Hello everyone, this is Major Green, also known as Nitpicking Nerd, and recently a lot of stuff from behind the scenes of the making of The Last Jedi started to surface, so a lot of deleted scenes, director's commentary, a lot of the actors told stories from behind the scenes, and so it really shows us a glimpse of a lot of the thinking behind the making of this movie, and some of it is kind of funny or disturbing, and apparently a lot of the good moments which I actually did like in the movie were not actually scripted. So for example, a lot of moments of Luke Skywalker, things he did, which I actually did like, apparently were the ideas of Mark Hamill and not the ideas of the script or the director. Luckily, the director at least agreed to do that. So, for example, in the scene in which he talks with Leia, that he kisses her forehead, that was not scripted, that was Mark Hamill. Also, when he walked past C3PO, he was supposed to simply walk by him and not address him in the script. And Mark Hamill said it makes no sense. He was my sidekick in the original movies.
Originally, I didn't acknowledge 3PO. I walked right past him. I said, Ryan. 3PO was the closest to a sidekick I had. But he didn't really have time to script anything. He just to acknowledge him, and that's what I did.
Yeah, well, wink.
And Ryan Johnson agreed, and that's how it all ended up in the movie. And those were all good moments, which I actually liked. And so this really is kind of quite disturbing because it shows that the original script was even worse than we think. And one of the things I did like was that final scene of Luke Skywalker finally doing something good, and I had no problem at all with that scene. And as for him appearing to Leia, some people say it makes no sense. I actually think that that's fine. That was basically him testing to see if his projection was good enough to fool Kylo Ren. He was basically first showing up to the rebels to see if they see him properly before he goes out to face Kylo, so it was kind of a test run, in my opinion. Of course, he also wanted to talk with Leia before that, but I think he also did that to see if she'll be able to see if it's real or not, and she wasn't able to see. Apparently, maybe she did and didn't show it, and he even kisses her and she thinks it's real. This actually fits with what was earlier shown in the movie when they showed Kylo and Rey touching hands and apparently feeling each other, and so it kind of fits with Leia really feeling Luke touching her in that scene, so I have no problem with that. And especially I liked the wink he gave to C3PO. First of all, it was a cute moment. I'm glad they added that, and I actually thought it was brilliant on a repeat watch, because if we watch the movie again knowing that he's a Force projection, maybe the reason that he winks at C3PO is because he, as a droid, maybe he has some sensors and he is able to detect the fact that Luke is not really there. And maybe that's why Luke winked at him, to basically tell him to keep that secret. And actually, that would be like a huge moment for C3PO, because what is the one thing that he is notorious for? The fact that he will never shut up, the fact that he keeps blabbering and keeps talking all the time, and yet for once in his life, after that wink from Luke, he's able to shut up and keep that secret, which is really astonishing. That's a big moment for C3PO, if my theory is correct. If he actually knew that Luke wasn't really there and he kept his mouth shut, that's a huge moment for his character. So I really love that. So that's why I love this moment, especially in a repeat viewing. And I'm kind of sad and disappointed to find out that actually Mark Hamill was the one who came up with that, and it wasn't even in the script. So I guess my theory is just a theory, but I still hold on to it because I think it's great. It fits great with the story. So basically Luke is doing like a magic trick to fool the bad guys, and the C3PO knows this, and Luke kind of winks at him so that he will keep his mouth shut about it, and he really does, and he really doesn't tell anyone, even though you could say it doesn't really make sense, because why didn't Luke simply tell everybody his real plan so that they will start to evacuate? Why did he simply go to face the First Order when he knew he cannot win? He knew it's a matter of time until they figure out he wasn't really there, so why didn't he tell someone to start evacuating? So that's the only flaw with this scene, the fact that Luke didn't actually tell them what he's planning to do and what they should do, but maybe you could say he did that through the Force, maybe he used telepathy, maybe that's how he gave that idea to Poe that they should start living. By the way, the Force is the perfect plot hole solver of all time. You could use it as a plot device to solve any logical inconsistency, almost any. So anyway, that's why I like that moment of him winking at C3PO. I choose to think that that's his way of letting him know, to tell him to keep his secret and to shut up about it. And I think thinking that improves that scene a lot. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say on this today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we can discuss it in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.